My name is Natasha. Gyamerah. Now coming up in the bulletin. NDC confident of victory today as High Court prepares to give judgment on 4 contentious parliamentary seats later. Also, MP-elect for Dom Kwabinya promises to hit ground running and addressing concerns of constituents as she describes EC's declaration of her victory and affirmation of the will of the people. And Ghana Fire Service downplays foul play in recent fire at Saglemi housing as lawmakers visit premises to assess extent of damage. We have this and many more for you. Stay tuned.
Starr News is coming to you live on Ultimate 106.9 FM in Kumasi, Empire 102.7 FM in Takrady, Zeps 95.9 FM in Zebila, Nissim 100.1 FM in Lamshao, My Star Radio in the USA. Also live on Facebook on Starr 1035 FM and on starfm.com.gh around the world. This is Starr 103.5 FM. Starr News. Informed, in depth, in touch.
Now the news in detail. The National Democratic Congress is confident of victory today as the High Court prepared to give judgment on 4 contentious parliamentary seats. The court presided over by Justice Forsen Bai Japon fixed the date after hearing submissions from lawyers from all interested parties. Deputy Director of Elections and IT for the NDC, Dr. Rashid Tanko Computer, is optimistic of victory ahead of the highly anticipated judgment.
We are very much sure that tomorrow the judge would uphold our objection raised by our lawyers because clearly they know what to do. The right thing to do is to come with a petition to the High Court if you are challenging a declaration made by the returning officer. But you don't come through this backdoor method using mandamus. When you use mandamus, it's a backdoor method. What you are trying to do is to now force your way to get a petition moved on your behalf because you think that some declaration was not done properly and that you think that some returning officers did that under duress. And this is not the form of electoral commission to do that kind of announcement or setting aside certain declaration. It is a high court. And so we are telling them they should do the right thing. Those declarations should stand, let them be gazetted and sworn in. Then you can file a petition at High Court under PNDC Law 284, Section 16(1) and Section 20, where you can get your release form. And then the High Court will look at it and see whether those declarations were done properly or not. But not to come through mandamus and trying to force the hands of the High Court and so that they go into an illegality at the Electoral Commission. We are not going to allow it.
Now, MP-elect for Dom Kwabinya, Faustina Elikplim Akurugu, has promised to hit ground running in addressing concerns of constituents following her declaration by the Electoral Commission. Elikplim Akurugu yesterday, after weeks of tussle and possible rerun of polling station, was confirmed winner after the EC said she secured 50,967 votes against the NPP's Mike Quay Jr.'s 50,669 votes following the completion of collation. Addressing the media after her confirmation, Elikplim Akurugu described the EC's declaration of her victory and affirmation of the will of the people.
We didn't have any declaration because there was no recollation or anything. Today is an affirmation because you all know that on the 8th of December, almost all of you were present in Dom Kwabinya where I was declared. So today is not a declaration, it's an affirmation. Now, the MP-elect, the next thing is to start work. You know, Dom Kwabinya has always been for the MPP, and this is the first time the NDC has taken that seat. And so it's hard work that will make the people maintain me for long. And so it's all going to be hard work, and the hard work starts today.
Meanwhile, some constituents have been reacting to the declaration by the EC. They spoke to Starr News.
classroom. Whatever the news of takes place, I think the ESA has done the right thing and the right formula has been announced.
I believe the people of the Gyamerah constituency will accept the results as declared by the EC. Congratulations to the newly elected MP.
It behoves on the newly elected member of parliament, that is Elipili Makurogo, to hit the grounds running when she's sworn in and make sure that she pays attention to the issues and the needs of the constituents, because she will be in charge of the largest electoral area according to the EC for the election 2024. So it's good, it's a step in the right direction. She should bring about the needed change that the constituents need.
The Ghana Fire Service has downplayed any foul play in the recent fire incident at Saglemi Housing. The minority in parliament on a visit to the premises had charged the incoming Mahama administration to institute a probe into circumstances under which the government handed the Saglemi Affordable Housing project to a private investor. The site supervisor for the project, Yao Obin, reacting to concerns of the recent fire, refuted the arson claims, explaining the fire outbreak was as a result of decision to ban some overgrown bushes on the site. Confirming the claims to Starr News, PRO of the Ghana National Fire Service, Aduwan Alex King Nati, downplayed any foul play.
So our gathering, it looks like the fire was as a result of indiscriminate burning, something that we've been strongly advising people against. So it looks like upon resumption of the new contractor at the site, they gathered the rubbish or the weed and they tried to burn them, but on this particular day they forgot to put it out and the fire spread to the containers. But fortunately, our officers upon arrival made sure that we wouldn't make the fire spread to the main housing project, but just limited to the containers that house storage materials or the items that we use for the construction.
Alex Nate is, however, advocating for local assemblies to be resourced with fire tenders to help improve the fight against various fires.
We've never been shy to admit the fact that as a service we are logistically constrained. In over 10 years since the fire service received a fire tender that could be used in firefighting. So hence the one that we use as a service, our leadership has been committed fixing the fire tenders that have been out of commission and our part, but then we've not been able to fix all the tenders out of commission. The long-term solution is to get fire tenders that will be able to stand the time. Also, we ask people that going forward into the new year, we should demand better from the assemblies. Demand that the assemblies set up fire stations close to them. And so when we get fire tenders that is close to them, our response time will be much more impressive or improved.
President Akufo-Addo has urged citizens to be optimistic about the new year 2025. The outgoing president believes the systems and policies instituted by his administration will propel the country to prosperity. According to the President Akufo-Addo, a renewed spirit among citizens is crucial for development. Have a listen to him.
We've seen our healthcare system strengthened, our roads expanded, our industry strengthened, our agriculture revitalized, and our digital landscape transformed. Our economy is rebounding impressively, as demonstrated by the remarkable 7.2% growth achieved in the third quarter of 2024, with the year's growth rate projected at 6.8%. These achievements are not just numbers or statistics. They are stories of lives changed and futures made brighter. As we step into 2025, I encourage us all to hold on to the hope that's carried us this far. This is a time for new dreams and renewed commitment. Let us embrace the opportunities that lie before us, driven by the belief that our best days are still ahead. Ghana's story is not about her leaders, it's about her people. Each of us has a role to play in building the nation we envision.
Now, the Ashanti Regional Health Director, Dr. Fred Adomaku-Boateng, has disclosed that there's no active cholera case in the region, following reports of the region recording 5 cases. The Ashanti region followed the Greater Accra, Central and Western regions, where a number of deaths were recorded due to the outbreak of the disease. But speaking to Starr News, Dr. Boateng has revealed the nature of the outbreak made it easy to contain the disease within the region, recording its last case on December 24.
So currently, as we speak now, we don't have any active case of cholera. But actually, as you said, it's true. We recorded 5 cases. The last patient was discharged on the 24th of this month. But if you really look at the cases that we recorded in Ashanti region, they are quite different from the other regions, specifically Greater Accra, Western, Central. Because ours, you could really track where the cases were coming from. That made intervention easier for us.
That's how we end this edition of Starr Breakfast News. My name is Natasha Gyamerah. For more news, log on to starfm.com.gh. Have a happy new year.